See. Uh, Hold on one second, y'all. I gotta check something out real quick. See here. Oh, this thing go back to the right view like it's supposed to, and it didn't. Hey, young Reyes. Give me just a moment while I get my entire life together this morning, honey. There we go. All right. Well, y'all know what time it is. Click that like button, share this out, and subscribe. It's not often. Lately I've been going live in the morning, especially when I'm going to work. Hey, Simple Meals. Excuse me. Because I've just been, when I say slammed, I've been slammed. But nonetheless, it's that time of year we're getting our kids ready to school. And I myself have started a new term on my college journey. So, with that being said, honey, I do not like waking up to messages, text messages, or emails in my inbox concerning other people and their drama. Because, honey, I don't got it to do. Okay? Now, with that being said, I'm not going to put this content creators business out here, but I'm going to explain the situation. Okay. So, a lot of people on YouTube don't know that there is, well, yeah, a lot of people don't know. There are content creators who are have bigger and larger platforms. And on those platforms, they have moderators, of course. Some people moderate for free. Larger channels employ moderators because, of course, their chats are, filled with so many people that they employ professional moderators in order to direct the flow of chat, to handle, help with, creating conversations, keeping the conversation going. You have moderators that are designated to do certain tasks, jobs, such as um, one position that I'm just going to term it. It's called a sharpshooter or sniper. Those are people that they never drop down. They don't participate in the conversation. They're in the cloud and they watch people who basically are trying to deviate from the conversation. People, the people who come in and troll. Hey, sis. Uh, yeah, I think I'm gonna have to mod you up on this channel. Since you're coming under that now. Um, and those people, like I said, they direct the flow of traffic. Uh, or let's say like I said, I'm sorry, the snipers. That's the people who basically, they get the trolls out to chat. They drop warnings in the chat if people are getting out of pocket or behaving a certain way or acting a certain way or disrupting or being very insultive to fellow subscribers and also to, the panelists or the content so they also while they're on live doing it. With that being said, I work behind the scenes with a lot of different content creators that I don't do no name dropping. I don't do none of that stuff. These are people that I know for a fact that if I basically said their names or whatever, I could get clout. My channels could be bigger than what they are. But I'm real mama's real problems. I get it out the mud. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm gonna make it to a certain number, it's because of the work that I've done, the promotion I've done, and by choice of other people who support me, who share out my content. Needless to say, this morning when I woke up, I was flooded with messages from a content creator and a situation that he himself personally has going on with his mods. And this person is it's pretty much, he's very business minded, very organized when it comes to that. Um, and, I've never really had issues and concerns to receiving payment, or if I set my limitations, he has no choice but to respect them or whatever. So um because of this content creator, he has suggested me to other YouTubers who are larger content creators, and they have reached out to me as far as providing services and helping with their chats, helping with their behind the scene things as far as promotion, as far as yada yada yada, so on so on. Y'all know how it goes, because when you're on YouTube, when you come on here, a lot of people have a mission of building a brand and also getting themselves out there. And so I help facilitate that. You know what I'm saying? So be that as it may, he had a situation last night with one of his mods. That mod decided that because they were angry with a decision that he had made in regards to moi, which is me, because I had told him that, with me having a full-time job, with me having college, that I could not come on in the capacity that he wanted me to come on, like join his team, like he wanted me to join his team. I could only do it part-time or a certain set of hours a week, because I'm sorry, I'm not giving up my for sure money. Can I repeat that to y'all? I'm not giving up my for sure money that hits my account every 2 weeks for the maybe money, which for me is YouTube. Okay? So he made a decision, because a lot of the times when this moderator that he has, because she's in charge of a lot of his bookings, different things that he has going on behind the scenes concerning his, when he goes out into his community and, does like the public, the publications type, the publicity type things in order to promote his YouTube channel, and also the other things that he has going on as a content creator. Good morning, Tamika. She handles that. And she has been dropping the ball on that for the last 6 to 7 weeks, I would say, because he's had to come to me and say, hey, I need your help. I need you to fix this. And yeah, I did get permission with him to talk about it, but he knows how I am. He knows I'm not messy, and I'm not going to drop no names, because I don't roll like that. Hey, T. I don't roll like that. So now this content creator, right? So he's telling me, he said, hey, she's dropping the ball. She's doing this. I need you to do this. And I need you to do that. So here I am doing my job, you know what I'm saying? Also building things as far as my brand and everything behind the scenes. So I'm doing a full-time job. I'm doing her job. And basically, because when she's dropping the ball and not doing what she's supposed to be doing, I'm the one picking up the slack. So last night, she dropped the ball again on something big, on something major. You know what I'm saying? She dropped the ball on something major that cost him a couple of thousand, y'all. Y'all heard me. Not a couple hundred, not some sugar change. A couple of thousand. So he gets upset, and last night he fires her. He's blowing up my phone, but last night, I ain't gonna lie. Last night I clocked out early on everybody. Sis can even tell you that. Like, she can even tell you that. I mean, it was different people that was going live last night. TSM went live last night. I was supposed to be in there. And when I say I laid on that bed, because first of all, my blood pressure was through the roof. My medication wasn't even bringing it down. So I was laying in that bed sleeping. My nerves was already tapped, because he was, the other taker was hitting my eye, hitting my phone. And upset the situation with her, because he lost that money. He lost that good chunk of money because she didn't deliver something via email, said she did, and come to find out she never did. So that person moved on to another content creator to promote his business, and he was upset. So nonetheless, y'all, like I said, I clocked out. I was asleep. I was knocked out. So he frustrated because of what happened. And then he tried to get in contact with me after the fact, like after I had went to sleep, but I went to sleep. Y'all, I was tired. I have a lot on my plate. You know what I'm saying? I have stuff on my plate most people couldn't even handle. They get a full stomach just looking at it. Okay. So he gets upset, like angry and stuff. So he's sending me angry text messages. Why aren't you picking up your line? I really need you. This is a messed up ish. And in the meantime, between time, because he don't basically tapped her tail and fired her, she goes into basically a group chat that we have, and starts spewing a lot of crazy stuff, dropping names, and honey, she dropped my name up in there. What I do? Like, what did I do? Yeah. So I get up this morning, I'm looking in there because people in all the moms that's in there, they texted me saying, did you see what was in the group chat? Did you see what she did? So long story short, because I'm about to hit this stretch, you know what I'm saying, before I hit work. Long story short, she say he did all this, he staged all this because he really wanted real mamas in my spot. He wanted her to take over his channel because he said that she be doing everything for him anyway. Well, what a lie, sis. What a lie. And if you in the clouds watching, what a lie. The only thing is, I hadn't even gotten on here and said all the things I had been doing to pick up the slack. You know how, in my main job, I'm dealing with the same situation. Somebody not carrying their weight, not doing what they're supposed to do in work. But because I'm the one who does what I'm supposed to do, I got to pick up the slack. I become responsible for what they don't do. Everybody in this chat and everybody listening right now probably know where I'm coming from, and they know how I feel. You know what I'm saying? They gonna been there where they've been the one that's been the reliable one. I don't care if it's in life, with your family, with your work, with your friends. You're the reliable one. You're the one who's level-headed. You're the one who gets shit done. Excuse my language. You see what I'm saying? You get stuff done. So everybody wants to pile things on your plate, even though they already see your plate is pretty high. She did that last night when she went in that group chat. She tried to pump fake and play victim. So I had to set things straight, which I did early this morning. I called a meeting this morning, and everybody popped into that meeting. You know what I'm saying? Everybody popped in there because, people love the mess. They want to see the mess. So let me finish telling you what she said in basically in the chat. He was trying to get rid of me anyway. He know I need this money. I need this job. I've been working for him for years. All of a sudden, he starts working with her. Things change. Hey, say what? Things change. Baby, I ain't got it to do. Let me tell you something. If you was doing your job correctly the first time, which is this what I'm telling y'all now, is what I told her in that meeting this morning. If you was doing your job right the first time, none of this wouldn't have happened. You wouldn't have lost it. If you hadn't have lost that man, that couple of not couple, sorry y'all. She lost him 5 bands by pulling that stunt she pulled. By lying and saying she was doing work that she didn't do. She lost him 5 bands. One day appearance that he would be doing, where in his area, where he's at, she lost him 5 bands. Don't get mad with me, sis, because you don't know how to work a Google Calendar. Don't get mad at me, sis, because you don't know how to work Teams and send out a reminder professionally. Don't get mad at me because you don't attain those skills. because you didn't attain them skills. You know what I'm saying? Don't get mad at me because if you didn't know how to do it, you didn't take the initiative to learn how to do it so that you could do your job, so that you could still have your job. How? How is it my fault that you didn't do your job? I ain't lose that man 5 bands. If anything, whatever he has, I'm sorry, I gotta cut this out. If anything happened, I covered your ass, sis. Because I never called you out, not once, when he hit my line saying this wasn't done, that was done. Can you do it for me? If anything, that's why he wants me over there. That's why he is now employing me. Do you understand? It don't have nothing to do with me because I've never spoken out against you. I've never said anything about you. I've never cussed you out. I've never disrespected you in any kind of way. Like I said, if anything, I covered your ass, boo. I was the reason why you had your job as long as you had your job. But real mamas is the problem, right? I guess my name speaks for itself, right? Original name, real mamas, real problems. It's amazing how somebody can hate on you for doing what you're supposed to be doing. Good morning, TC. I told her clear as day in that my meeting that we had this morning, and he was a part of that meeting too, the content creator. I said, honey, pray with me. Don't play with me. Because you local, boo. You got a problem with me? We can handle it like grown women face to face. And the problem you had with me is not even a problem of mine. It's not even a problem of substance and merit. It's a problem that you have, that you're jealous. You're jealous that whatever he did, whatever he said, if he referenced me, that's what you honed in on. You see, a conversation must have been had between them. And I broke it down in the meeting. You know what I'm saying? Because what I always say to y'all, I listen to what's not being said. You understand? So this is how I broke it down. And when I broke it down in the meeting we had this morning, he said, wow. He said, that's exactly what I said. And that's what happened. And I even got on his ass. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're going to let someone go, you tell them reasons why you're letting them go. Do you understand? You don't sit up there and say, I had real mamas do this, and I had real mamas do that, and da 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 da. You see what I'm saying? And that's how he's coming at her, which was neither professional because this is about business. She lost him 5 bands. She didn't lose me 5 bands. Why my name being dropped? So I told him, I said, so that's what happened. I said, you sitting up there getting on her, but you name dropping and saying all the things that I did for you because of what her actions, because of her not doing her work. Instead of her paying attention to the things that she didn't do, she's hearing my name constantly. You see what I'm saying, y'all? Is y'all picking up what I'm putting down? She's homing in on my name because all of a sudden, she's the savior. And you know, that jealousy and that envy starts building up. And she's no longer concerned about the fact that she didn't do her job. She's concerned now, she's bothered or mad because she's not getting those praises that she used to get anymore. That he now sees, or he's basically letting her go based upon the actions that she took. But she's focusing on me because she don't want to face the truth. And he's being messy by dropping my name when he could have just simply said, I lost a contract last night because you didn't do something that you told me you were going to do. Simple as that. Do you feel me? Simple as that. That's all he had to say. This is why I'm letting you go. You have done this repetitively in the past, and he could have named instances where she has done it in the past. My name did not have to come up in there at all on that conversation because that was between him and her. You see what I'm saying, family? My name didn't have to come up in it at all. She didn't have to know that I did what I did behind the scenes. So instead of saying, I didn't know real mamas did that, you know what I'm saying? Instead of being even appreciative that I had done it, she honed in on me like, oh, this is trying to take my job. And I'm just so tired of these females with that attitude and disposition. Because, honey, if I was trying to take your job, I would have had your job. Do you understand me? I would have had it. And it wouldn't have been based on me going after it. It's based upon my merit and how I handle my business and how I handle my money. That's all it is. So he apologized to me during the meeting. She was still upset. Her pride was hurt. And she kept on running her mouth in the meeting. And like I told her, we local. You only a state away, boo. So if you keep on coming at me disrespectful, I'm going to have to lay your ass down. Period. Pray with me, sis, but don't play with me. Because ain't nothing punk about me at all. And I told him, the next time you do that messy ass shit, I'm not dealing with you either. I don't care what you throwing at me. I'm not dealing with you. I got enough in my life to deal with on a daily basis. I don't need your added drama. I don't need to deal with people who are not professional about what they do and how they handle their business, especially when it's connected to me. I'm not scared to walk away because I know something better is going to be in the works for me. So he was upset that I said that to him. His feelings got hurt this morning. But I don't care. I don't care. Now, what I'm about to do, family, like I said, share this out, click the like button, and subscribe because it's people out here who need to hear this message. Do you understand? I'm about to go in here and clock in to the job that brings me for sure money every week. You understand? So, love y'all and have a good day.